Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Court. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. I feel like this is a good time to be here. Like you could be anywhere, but you decided to be here. The universe made sure of it. I am here. You are there. We are meeting nice and expeditiously here in order by way of the World Wide Web. It's still a very beautiful place on this planet. So, wherever you are, I hope that you're coming in a high frequency. I hope that you are karmically debt free. I hope that you come into spiritual court with the expectation that truth and clarity will absolutely be taking center stage. Listen, if you are returning back, then you already know what it is. You know what it was, you know what it will be. You are the beautiful divine collective. You're psychic, you're intuitive, you're having dreams, you're dreaming with your eyes wide open, you're in alignment with the wheel of fortune, the 10 of pentacles, the king of cups in the upright, queen of cups in the upright, all the kings and queens in the upright, because you are the divine feminine and divine masculine energy. You are the perfect balance by way of what the divine represents when it talks about unconditional love, but only under one condition: that you are obedient to your spiritual contracts. You have an agreement, you signed it, you told the Most High, listen, I'll go down there. I'm going to go and handle my business. And here we are. So don't forget to adhere to your spiritual contracts. Needless to say, it's full moon energy. You got some people feeling really emotional, y'all. Like yesterday, I wanted to cry and I was like, this is not my energy. Like, I was totally happy. I was like, why do I feel like I want to cry? I feel like people are like projecting their energy towards us. But at the same time, because we are now in this mirroring energy, it's just bouncing off of us. So it's making their depression worse. It's making their black magic worse, their suicide spells worse. So it's like we'll catch a little whiff of it. Like, what was that? Was that depression that I smelled? Was that anxiety? It's giving that kind of energy, but we notice it immediately. You know what I'm saying? Needless to say, welcome to Spiritual Court. We're going to jump into this. Yeah, somebody is blocked. What's the current energy, Holy Spirit? Cancerian energy. Yeah, the karmics are out here losing it. Yeah, you got karmics, third parties, haters, lessons learned. These are people that are going against the grain, I feel, meaning they're not holding themselves accountable. They are the hangman in the reverse, meaning they refuse to see something from a proper perspective. There's different perspectives in life, right? Everything's about perception, but to see it from a proper perspective means to see it in its reality, in its totality, 360 degrees of spiritual knowledge. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And somebody refuses to see that they were wrong because they feel like they were right, but they had two wrongs and it didn't make a right, it made a left. That's what I just heard. Holy Spirit, what's going on? I swear this card wanted to come out so bad. Intuitively, I felt it. Blocked, moving on. Okay, nothing to say and stop calling. So some of y'all just went cold turkey. Okay, you saw these situations, like something that you needed to just end right away. It's like a band-aid, you pull it off real fast and maybe you won't feel it. Type ass energy. So some of y'all are not giving no answers. There's no exit speech. You just checking out. You like, you know what you did. It's giving that kind of energy. You're not even seeing these conversations as something worth having. Yeah, you're coming into some very interesting, powerful energy. It's almost as if you're not dignifying this karmic energy with any types of a response, not energetically, not telepathically, not text message, not email, it's like it's giving that kind of energy. Yeah, a lot of them are crying out to you for sympathy. What's the current energy? And the collective daydreaming. Yeah, their heads are in the clouds. Delusional energy. Again, this has everything to do with perception. An inability to see right from wrong. Unfortunately, somebody has sold themselves their own wolf tickets, child, and they fell for it. Somebody sold themselves a lie and it worked. They really believe that they're not the problem. Their heads are in the clouds, delusional. Something about hopes and dreams. This is giving me like reconciliation energy, but you ain't never coming back. It's like somebody preparing for you to come home. Like, girl, he gonna be here in a minute. It's like, he been gone for 5 years, right? Every night she puts his food out every night. She runs his bath. Every night she prepares a space for him in her bed, and he been gone for 5 years. Oh, okay. Is she still ironing his clothes? Somebody's head is in the clouds. They delusional. Like, girl, he ain't been there in 5 years. And it's same for guys, okay? There is no gender prejudice, needless to say. Let's get into it. Archangel Michael, divine ancestors, show us what it is that we need to see. Show us this energy. Please close any doors of anybody projecting any nasty energy onto me or the beautiful divine collective. Anybody that is trying to start any forms of confusion, let it all be revealed. Throat chakra energy, I just heard. So somebody could be stifled. Somebody could be stuttering. Somebody's trying to get their words out. They're trying to talk to you, but you energetically already know this. The high priestess, you know all of what you need to know in order to stay in this moved on energy. Nothing to say as energy. Stop calling as energy. Yeah, you block this person. Why is this person coming up as a karmic third party? Haters and lessons learned. I feel like this is something that you gained perspective of, unfortunately, at the cost of what appears to be a very painful situation, right? We don't go into situations saying, hey, listen, can you plan on breaking up with me and betraying me maybe around year 3? Like, nobody goes in willingly wanting to be betrayed. Unless you're just somebody that's like, oh, well, I'm crazy, you're crazy, we're just going to be crazy together. We're not matching this diabolical energy, not at all, not by any means. But with the 9 of Wands, I feel like you came up out of a situation wounded. You came out with a lesson nonetheless. You took it on the chin, you took it on the chest, you learned this lesson and you moved on. And you're not looking back, okay? Somebody somewhere doesn't believe that this is a real energy. Clarify daydreaming. Somebody's like, you'll be back, but it's been 2 years, it's been 6 years, it's been 10 years. Yeah, somebody's saying you'll be back. You got the Queen of Cups energy. You decided to get into this self-love energy. You decided to move on. The more you decided to love yourself, okay, the better off that you are becoming. You're in a whole new timeline, a whole new paradigm shift. Even if people were trying to project onto you, copy you, doppelganger energy, they couldn't copy your spiritual signature fast enough. I feel like they're just remnants of whatever reflection they used to be in the past. And whatever that is, somebody hasn't been that person in quite some time. They don't know who they are. They don't have any idea of who they are. When they close their eyes with their heads in the cloud, they're delusional. Their hopes and their dreams seem very far-fetched because they are. 7 of Swords. Who's this person in the 7 of Swords energy? Somebody that's trying to attack you or trying to come after you, or they're trying to say something. Swords represents communication, conversation. Who's this person? Who's this person? Somebody's trying to bind themselves to your Empress, Queen of Cups energy. Okay. This could be a fake feminine. This could be a third party to somebody that you once knew. Maybe it's somebody that you don't know. Either way, they don't know you like that. You're not even the same person. You're coming up as the Empress energy, Queen of Cups energy, caring, loving, grounded, very self-sufficient, very much taking good care of yourself with the 8 of Cups. It's given since you've been gone. Somebody threw a rock and tried to hide their hand and jump a timeline with the 7 of Swords. The Knight of Swords, they did it so quick, child, it made their head spin. They should have spent their head in the right direction. Maybe they'd see that ditch that they're about to fall in. Look at the way somebody's looking over their shoulder. You got the 7 of Swords and you got the Knight of Swords. Somebody did something real quick, threw a rock, hit their hand, 8 of Cups, and walked away. This is some type of binding energy. Somebody was trying to bind themselves to you, to your heart chakra is what I just heard. I just heard Spirit say this person is in for a rude awakening. My candle just popped across the room. That's always a sign of angelic activity. In my opinion, your ancestor is literally about to mollywop somebody in front of everybody. It's going to feel like a big humiliation energy around this person. Yeah, they don't like the way this feels, but this is what happens by way of consequences. Spiritual consequences is what I just heard for trying to comfort somebody that didn't call for you. Show me this weird ass karmic person. You just moved on. Yeah, you have every right to move on. It's a third party situation. So there's somebody in the background. Who's the two parties? Let's start there. I mean, before we get into the third party, Wheel of Fortune, somebody that you're in alignment with. If you're coming up as the Empress, this could be an Emperor, or this could just be your Ten of Cups, or anything that's in alignment with you. The Wheel of Fortune, okay? So somebody's a third party. Somebody's in between a situation, possibly of two people or some type of an opportunity that's supposed to come to you, and they're trying their hardest to block it, to no avail, with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarify this person, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this is crazy. It's a third party. A third party could be a toxic lover, a toxic mother figure. Maybe you broke up with somebody. Maybe their mom is crazy. Maybe you broke up with somebody, or you separated yourself from a friend and it's her and her family. Third party situation by where the Ten of Swords could be anybody, okay? Only you know your story. Only you know your situation. Take it as it resonates. Clarify this energy. Ooh, I just heard these bitches want to be me. They want to touch on the people that I touch. Something like that. So somebody could have tried to sleep with somebody that you knew. That's not for everybody. But I feel like you don't give a damn. I feel like you know everything. Queen of Cups, Empress energy, Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool. You're so solid with yourself. You don't play about you. So much so that you've come into some type of an agreement with your higher self, and it has guided you to move away from this bullshit. What is this? Temperance energy. You're coming up as somebody very balanced. Show me the third party, Holy Spirit. Daydreaming, in the clouds, delusional. Delusional. Oh, child. Somebody believes that whatever they're doing, they're going to be able to come in from out of the cold with the situation. Spirit says they're only fooling themselves. Somebody really convinced themselves of a lie quite successfully. Somebody is really like in the clouds, delusional, hopes and dreams. Like, girl, he gonna be back. Girl, you know he on year number 7. He ain't back yet. Type ass energy. It's giving that kind of energy. You got the 5 of Pentacles to the 10. Somebody wants to come in from out of the cold so that they can take on some type of contract. Again, this could be anybody, y'all. Third party situation could be like a karmic supervisor, a dirty ass rat bastard ass karmic neighbor. The mailman could be a rat ass. I mean, anybody, the guy at Walmart. I mean, this could be anybody. Whatever this is somebody closely connected to you or was connected to you. They really want to come in and answer the call. And the Fool's energy, by way of going on this destiny with you, with the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Pentacles. Yes, a wrap. You turning this shit down. Somebody is really like, it's gonna work. He'll be back, or she'll be back. Okay, yeah, that's my husband, or that's my wife, or whatever the freaking case is. Somebody is straight up cuckoo for doggone Cocoa Puffs. Show me this person. Give me current energy. Yeah, they crazy. Somebody's coming to a harsh reality that you ain't coming back. Two of Swords in a reverse. It's like, hello, wake up. This person's not coming back. Somebody feels like they should be in this Wheel of Fortune with you. Why do they feel like this? What's the story? What's the deal? What did they do? Page of Wands. Somebody was immature, premature. Somebody was jumping the gun, something like that. And so you said, no, you're not going with me. The Chariot in the reverse is literally the universe setting up what appears to be some type of roadblock. It's like, come near if you want to, but I don't recommend that you come nigh. I will cut you and I will off with your mother freaking head over my Wheel of Fortune type ass energy. But somebody feels like that's their spot. Somebody feels like you're just hanging out with seat fillers and that's their spot. But you're not offering this person any type of an offering with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody that refuses to stop being immature. This is somebody that lacks accountability, refusing to see something from a proper perspective. What's this Page of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah, they just like, oh, we're going to have a baby. We're going to be together. Like, you're not even full grown in the spirit. How you going to raise a child? It's giving that kind of energy. It's that kind of person. Somebody's like in dreamland and like a fairy tale land of what they think that something's going to be. But in truth and reality, they're getting a swift kick up the ass that this shit ain't going to work out. Two of Swords in the reverse. Somebody else has plans for their life and it's not involving you, ma'am, sir, whoever you are. Clarify third party situation, karmics, third parties, haters. So you got a couple of haters out here too? Where they at? 6 of Pentacles. What's the 6 of Pentacles about? Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Clarifying haters and third parties. Stress. Is this harvesting energy? What is this about? Lessons learned. What are they doing? They're paying somebody because they're in bad health. They're paying a warlock, a masculine, to do some type of spell work. Somebody needs your health, like good health. This is weird energy. Who the hell is this? King of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody that's abusing their position, possibly taking this person's money, doing something, promising them strength and power. Look, Six of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's trying to heal, but they're not calm. Six of Swords in the reverse can also represent anxiety because in the upright is sailing to calmer waters. It reminds me of a Zen state of mind type energy. Somebody's praying for vitality in order to attract somebody or call somebody back. It's like they want to show up in a certain essence. Somebody's just not in good health. What is this? What is going on? Show me this third party. What are they paying for? Your crown. It's another destiny swap. Child, I'm so tired of channeling destiny swaps. You bitches need to go get y'all souls back. Y'all really need to go negotiate with Satan. We really can't help y'all with nothing here. But the destiny swap shit is a little irritating. I'm gonna keep it real. Like somebody's in bad health. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's taking their money, promising them that they're going to do something. Maybe that's why their head is in the clouds, delusional, hopes and dreams. They hope it works. They're hanging on by a thread, by way of a hope and a prayer, something like that. Somebody could be siphoning energy through a picture as well, by way of Reiki magic. High Priestess energy. Yeah, they want your healing abilities. Show me this person that's in the Six of Swords in the reverse. Who is this person? What's the deal? What's going on? They feel defeated, but they're willing to go the distance to win. So you got Six of Wands. That's wanting to win at all costs. Five of Swords. They're sneaky. They're deceptive. They feel like something's going to work. I feel like somebody is like got them under some type of spell. Eight of Swords. This person is stuck. Ten of Swords. They're done. Who is this person? Why are you here in spiritual court? Why are you here? Because the chosen has already blocked you. Yeah, why are you here? Because you're gearing up for the full moon and you need something, and it's looks like it's strength by way of optimum health. I keep hearing in bad health. Clarify the Six of Swords in the reverse with the moon. So this is a harvesting energy. Yeah, this shit ain't gonna work. With the Eight of Swords, somebody was delusional, like this is gonna work. I'm gonna have their destiny. Whatever the hell they was convincing you that was gonna happen with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. This person took your money and ran off on the plug, honey. The devil has run off on everybody and snatched all y'all's souls. The contracts absolutely have to be adhered to simply because the terms and conditions say that the devil owns your soul, your livelihood. So now with the Eight of Swords, somebody was delusional that something was going to work. They really feel like they're supposed to be in this destiny with you. Somebody is like, I will do anything to make sure that I'm in this destiny with you. But first, I got to be in good health because somebody's in bad health. Six of Swords in the reverse is like something that possibly can't be fixed. Okay. And this person's having some type of a rude, awakening, a rude epiphany, if you will, coming to the realization that their ass is delusional. Somebody done woke up in their own nightmare like, oh, yeah, bitch, it's not going to work. You need to stop that. What are you doing? Clarify the Nine of Swords. Somebody got a lot going on. They said, this is my destiny. This is my Two of Cups. My man, my man, my man, my woman, my woman, my woman. Well, let's just see. Is this your person? No, boo. You under judgment. Get your punk ass up out of here. Listen, where's my gavel? I gotta find my gavel. Okay. Don't. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Listen, sit your punk ass down in spiritual court. This is somebody that is severely under judgment, under severe judgment. Let's be clear. Somebody wasn't seeing clear. Now they can see clear. Now that all the rain is gone. Now they can finally see all them obstacles that was in their way. Somebody had cobweb ass brains, scrambled egg ass mind. Somebody's thoughts were scrambled. Somebody wasn't connected correctly. Okay, you see all the wires and they seem connected, but the shit is not generating any type of electricity. There's no current running through the wires mentally. Okay, so now they're coming to this weird ass epiphany and they're waking up in their own nightmare. Somebody's in bad health. This shit ain't gonna work. You got judgment here. Somebody's moved on. Clarify, why isn't this gonna work? What happened? What was the lesson? Somebody went within and saw somebody for who they were. Okay, with the hermit energy and the high priestess energy, you went within and saw somebody for who they were, and you're going towards something new. Look at this. This is also a love relationship with the divine, with the Ace of Cups and the lovers. You got new love coming in. So you've moved on. You ain't got nothing to say. You stop calling. You're not dignifying somebody with the response. You could very well be aware. Yeah, you are. With Temperance, the Empress, and the High Priestess, you're very much aware that somebody's doing spell work. Okay? Yeah, somebody is like straight delusional, honey. Somebody is in Delulu land. They're definitely manifesting something, but they're not manifesting this chosen one who's moved on with nothing to say. I feel like somebody is straight batshit crazy. They could be looking at wedding dresses. Somebody's planning what the baby gonna look like. Delusional. Look at the Page of Cups and the reverse. It's premature at best. Somebody didn't plan out this far. They didn't plan to wake up in this nightmare. Page of Cups represents visions, illusions. You know, there's a thin line between magic, illusions, and delusions. And with retrograde, one has to really be solid on a mental level. Okay, you got to be really solid in your consciousness, having mastered yourself with the high priestess energy and the wheel of fortune in order to chop and screw all these illusions. So somebody is out here delulu as hell. But with the Page of Cups in the reverse, this is like a nightmare. This also represents somebody being blinded in their own nightmare. They can't see. They don't know what's to come. Somebody was literally living in what they thought was a dream, but really they're delusional. They're in bad health. Somebody needs to put the spell work down and try to focus on healing. They're under judgment. Their mental health is declining. That's what I just heard. Clarify, mental health declining. Yeah, it's declining, child, because whatever this situation is, big divine feminine energy. I feel like this is a karmic feminine that needed your destiny in order to go towards a lover. But whoever this lover is, they could be closer than what you know. And this person wants your spot. So the goal was to eliminate you, possibly harvest off of your energy with the Six of Pentacles and strength. Somebody paid to get some type of harvesting energy, but you're coming up grounded and stable and abundant. You're the Ten of Pentacles. You're in it. You're in your shed. Like somebody wants to jump in your clothes while you wearing them. Like, bitch, can I wear my clothes? They want to wear your shoes while you in them. You like, listen, only one foot can fit in at a time. Like, why do I have to explain that to you? Because somebody ain't all the way right. They're not playing slow and laying low. Somebody is really slow. Yeah. Is anybody in there type ass energy? How many fingers do I got up? They like five. You like wrong. I got four fingers and a thumb. Listen, Ten of Wands, they stressed out. Child, they don't know what to do. Somebody's really like on the edge. It's giving, don't push me. I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle. Sometimes it makes them wonder how they keep from going under. But this cycle is over. It's over. Okay. We don't know what else to tell you, but the shit is over. It's over. I don't know what you're trying to do. With the Magician in the reverse, you're about to set yourself up for probably something that you don't even see coming with the Moon and the Nine of Swords. Somebody is scared. It's a red flag when somebody goes into spell work to pay somebody and they're scared. That's a red flag. I'm also looking at this King of Pentacles in the reverse with the Six of Swords. This is somebody that doesn't want to heal something with somebody. This is somebody that doesn't want to give somebody an offer. This masculine could have heavy Virgo placements. Okay. Yeah, heavy Virgo placement. Somebody is quite intuitive. Yeah, they don't give a damn. This person could even be kind of like irritated by this person because they block this person. Yeah, this person won't stop contacting them or watching them or looking for them or something like that. Page of Swords. Listen, you're looking for somebody that don't want to be found. That's what I just heard. Yeah, toil and labor. Virgo energy, big Virgo energy. Somebody could be working on themselves. Okay, you could be a Taurus in the Virgo energy. Shout out, to my Virgo placements. All my Virgo placements are healthy. I mean, this is how I feel, to read it as a zodiac energy would be quite selfish. I feel like as we've ascended, we're all the signs, we're all the elements. You got King of Pentacles in the reverse, Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody is not giving this person an offer and they want to come in from out of the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Somebody keeps saying, this is my person, but it's not their person. Spirit says they refuse to get the memo, but now they're getting the memo. They have no other choice. Child, he ain't been back in a month of Sundays. He ain't coming back, boo. Or she. Child, let's just see what is going on. I'm going to pull from these other cards. This energy today has been quite interesting. Cancerian energy is making everybody deal with reality and their emotions. You got some people that are kind of emotionally unraveling with retrograde, Gemini in the background, Mercury energy. We're still in the month of June. We still have the remnants of the Gemini energy with that Cancerian. But when July 1st comes, right before we hit the 21st or 22nd going into Leo, child, this shit gonna get super hot. And it's all retrograde energy. Woo! I'm gonna just sit back and be like this. This all I'm gonna do the whole time. What you doing, Neff? This. I'm gonna sit back like this. And the 10% of the page of swords. Ooh, this person is delusional, honey. They are doing stuff and they're like, oh my God, I really lost this. Yeah, you really lost this person. Somebody saw you going on your journey. Somebody said, I was going with Suge. You ain't going with Suge? Listen, this is crazy. Y'all remember in The Color Purple? When Whoopi was sitting back and Suge got mad because Mr. burned that nasty ass breakfast. She sat back. She said, ooh, I was just sitting back waiting to see what the wall was going to look like. She tossed that shit. This is what this energy is. This is how we're going to be sitting back in Mercury retrograde. It's like, we just going to be sitting back to see what the wall look like. We like, what the hell is going on? That's how I'm going to peek into the ethers. Child, I know. It's about to be crazy, y'all. I feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's crazy. So anyway, listen, I don't know whose story this is, but I feel like you're just here for shits and giggles. You've made a solid decision. When somebody looks at you and they say, I am never coming back. And you know how people say never. Somebody is like, I'm the only person that can say never. I'm not never, ever coming back. I'm not coming back to you, your delusional ass, your head in the clouds, you sleep. Then you awake, you waking up in your own nightmare, and you believe that something is still salvageable. Save yourself, ma'am, sir, whoever this is. Yeah, you can feel it coming in the air. Everybody's on pins and needles. It's a nail biting situation, and retrograde is about to come through like a wrecking ball. You can feel it. You can feel it. You can feel it. Let's tap into the chosen one. Listen. Feel it coming in the air. Hear the screams from everywhere. They're so addicted to the thrill. It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem? Tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight. The Most High is. We're gonna run this town. Hierophant energy. Okay, judgment. Wow, this shit is deep. Somebody is trying to siphon through your picture and they're desperate and they're delulu. You gotta be under some type of delusional energy if you're sitting up with the picture and projecting and or trying to pull energy out of it. Somebody's really in bad health. This person could have a runny nose, a stuffy chest. Yeah, because I hate to be the bearer of bad news. No, I'm not a doctor. Metaphysically, energetically, spiritually, you violated spiritual law trying to comfort somebody's energy. And I don't know who's going to tell you, but bitch, you're dying. Okay? You really already dead. That's why your head is in the clouds. So whoever is taking your money, whoever you paying, whatever you're making an offering to, they're simply leading you down a dark, dirty, dingy, funky, nasty, rancid ass, delusional cul-de-sac of a dead end ass life. And it's true, but that's life. Such is life. Clarify the chosen. You ain't coming back. Clarify the chosen. Yeah, you ain't coming back. Third party situation. What the hell is this? You're not coming back. You don't want to collaborate with this person. The Three of Pentacles is in the reverse. You're not looking to collaborate with this person. You're not making any offers. You're not giving this person any idea that this is still salvageable. I feel like you are more of like, I escaped. It's giving that kind of energy. Hell yeah, you leaving this shit out in the cold. Listen, somebody hightailed it away from this person. You know, you ever seen somebody tiptoe like, let me get up out of here? Somebody hightailed it. That's when your tail is in a high state. Oh, hold up, y'all. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Okay, I don't know if my microphone cut out, so hopefully it didn't, but it did die. So I got a new microphone. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Can y'all hear me? Listen, my mic sounds nice. Check 1. My mic sounds nice. Check 2. Commercial break. Check 3. My mic sounds nice. Check. Well, okay, just a little commercial break. So you left this person in the Five of Pentacles. You say, get the hell away from me. Stay away from me. Don't ever come back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave. You stay. Blame it on me, say it's my fault, and all they saw was a big cloud of smoke. And you never looking back in the rear view mirror. You didn't turn back to say bye. You may not have even had an exit conversation. You just simply exited stage left and you got the hell on. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like you moving on. Yeah, you ain't got time. Four of Swords. You put this shit to rest. This could have been exhausting. Four of Swords. This shit was exhausting for you. You like, oh, I'm glad I'm away from you. When you left, you just went right into like rest and relaxation. Like, bye. And somebody's getting news, y'all. Quite literally, Page of Wands about their health. What's the Page of Wands and the Four of Swords and the Five of Pentacles for this person? Yeah, it's a wrap. It's over. Three of Swords. They have some type of respiratory issues or something in the chest. Something in the heart, whatever this is. So this is why they're trying to pay for energy. You separated from this person and left them out in the cold. Something ain't gonna work, y'all. I mean, we know that, but I feel like it's like down to the wire ass energy. Like Nine of Swords, like nothing is working. If somebody was able to access your energy prior to this energy, they can do that no longer. They've hit a brick wall. Somebody's hit a dead end. Somebody followed the Pied Piper and realized that the music stopped a long time ago, only to realize, yeah, that they woke up in a nightmare. Show me this person, Holy Spirit. What's going on? Yeah, it's over. This is a wrap. You got the King of Wands in the reverse. Fire sign energy. Could be any sign, but this is somebody that is reckless. This could be their practitioner. But justice is here. Karma is here. Okay. So somebody just made a payment. They're gearing up for the full moon, new moon. Clarify this practitioner. I feel like the King of Wands is the practitioner. Yeah, they are. That card just flipped over onto the side of me. But with the Knight of Swords, yeah, somebody is crazy. Knight of Swords in the reverse is air energy. There's some type of conversation that's being had, and it's not anything that is nice. These are not choice words. They're not kind words. Somebody is arguing with somebody. Clarify the practitioner. You told me, you said that we was going to this, that, and the other. Child, somebody is a hoe. You're a hoe. We know you're a hoe. You rock 3 different men after every show. Because you're a hoe. We know you're a hoe. How do we know? Because the universe told us so. You rock 3 different men or 3 different women. Anything that'll get the job done. Somebody's out here third party and they ass off, child. Somebody has no worries with the 3 of Cups. They delusional, child. Somebody is absolutely needing to adhere to their destiny, and they're out here acting like ain't a damn thing wrong. Somebody's just screwing up their life, one fragmented piece at a time. Well, it's their life. They all have free will, so do what you want and do what you will. But what you can and can't do, is come towards this chosen one. Okay, clarify justice and the chosen one. Somebody could have legal issues too. Yeah, you're protecting your energy. Nine of Wands, you like hell to the no. You're guarded. Okay, you got this lesson. You learned this lesson. You said thank you, adios, arrivederci, and you held yourself accountable. When you have justice like this with the Nine of Wands, you had to hold yourself accountable. You had to hold yourself accountable. And when you did, you moved on. Page of Swords, somebody's obsessively watching. Child, what do they want? Clarify the Page of Swords. Somebody's having conversations. Somebody wants to have a conversation. Somebody's trying to still confuse you. Somebody's in between a rock and a hard place. With the Two of Swords, they have to make a difficult decision. Whoever this person is, they got to pick and choose their poison. Okay? Show me the chosen one. They're still trying to confuse you. Yeah, somebody wants you to be indecisive, excuse me. Let there be no confusion in my say. Somebody wants you to be confused about a partnership with the Four of Wands, okay? Something like that. They wanted you to be confused about moving forward. For some of you, you moved into a new community. Yeah, you did. Six of Pentacles. So you won't see who's coming in to give you equal give and take. This person is working harder to block you from a partnership than they are anything. That's like their main focus right now is blocking you from this partnership. Okay. But here's the thing. It's still not going to be their contract. Five of Wands. So they're sending you chaos energy. You're still not going to be with them. So where's the problem? They're trying to fight you from moving forward. You've already moved on. You're in your wheel of fortune, and they're trying to stop you from some type of union that's coming in. And they want to blind you with the Two of Swords and Justice. Somebody wants you to think that you're not getting good karma. Are you crazy? Yeah, they're crazy. Yeah. It's your time. You got the Wheel of Fortune. You don't give a damn. You're moving forward. This is an illusion of some sort. So it's almost like somebody wanting you to kind of chime in and join in on their nightmare. Ain't nobody about to join you in the damn Nine of Swords. Who the hell is willingly signing up to be mentally disabled, mentally disarmed, so much so that you can't make a right decision about which way your life is going? But it's all falling apart bit by bit. Yeah, get your ass in spiritual jail. Somebody could actually be going to jail though, y'all, with the Eight of Swords and Justice. They're already in spiritual jail. Yeah, somebody wants to trap you. Somebody got caught. Somebody's getting caught up. Who the hell are these weird ass people? This could be a whole nother bunch of people, y'all. This could be several people from your past, man. Like 7 or 8 of them. They're all coming up as one big ball of rancid ass karma. But you've paid your debt. So what is it that they want? Whatever it is, it's not going to happen. Yeah, look. 6 of Swords in the reverse. You got people in bad health, y'all. 4 of Swords, Page of Wands. They're getting news about their health. They're still trying to harvest off of you. A lot of them are losing things. It's like a group of people. It's like a whole bunch of exes. Possibly an old community. Child, they just one big ball of nothing that you mesh well with. You got the 4 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. These people need vitality. Somebody needs your health in order to show up in an illusion that they're the one for you. Did that make sense? Can you give me a little bit of energy so I could fool you in the 7 of Cups and paint this illusion, and maybe you could join me in my nightmare? We could be together. Bitch, if you don't go and die, if you don't go and fry already in the spiritual electric chair, 6 of Swords, these people something is wrong, honey. It's a whole bunch of people. Whoever Mr. Knight of Wands, Mr. 3 of Cups is, he could have something on his penis, man. Don't nobody want that. You know you want this. No, we don't. Keep that old dirty ass, demonic ass D over there. Don't nobody want that demonic ass D. Nasty. That's the truth. I don't lie. Listen, I can't tell a lie. Not in spiritual court. I lie about little stuff. You know what I mean? Like claiming too many people on my taxes. Shit like that. Not a big deal. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Listen, come on into spiritual court. If you're just now coming in, what took you so long? If you're just now coming into spiritual court, what the hell took you so long, man? A lot is going on. You got a whole group of people in bad health. Somebody got something up their ass, on their ass, in between their hoo-ha, their whatnot, their vagina, their penis. Look at 9 of Wands, 3 of Cups. Y'all, somebody just out here spreading some shit. and they can't heal. They're in bad health. Page of Wands could be test results. Five of Pentacles, somebody can't get up and go to work. And in the middle of all of this, they're taking whatever little bit of money that they have in their Five of Pentacles to pay a practitioner to try to get your energy to block you from your new beginning. Bitch, I know this ain't your dying wish. I know you're not going out like this. If you don't go and lay down in that sick bed that you made and take an indefinite nap, yeah. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Y'all got issues. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody has gone from the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody that you can't collaborate with. I also feel like they're missing opportunities as well. There's gossip here. Somebody's negligent. Somebody's impulsive. Somebody's angry. They're watching you and they're in bad health. But with the Two of Swords, they still want to come in like they're the one because they see you celebrating. Meanwhile, somebody's penis is all through the community, honey, or their vagina. It's nasty energy. And they in the Eight of Swords. So you mean to tell me you selling ass in spiritual jail? You went from the Five of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? Oh no. Who's gonna run this town tonight? Listen, it ain't you. You got a funeral to go to and you casket sharp with all this dark ass, negative ass energy. Child, there is no way around it. That's what I just heard. You're coming up beautiful, divine collective as the Nine of Pentacles, one pentacle away from 10. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you had to literally walk through hell. All shits and giggles to the side. If we can keep from laughing at this point, because this is a very, like, really seriously laughable situation. You're Nine of Pentacles, one pentacle away from being at the 10. And I feel like you're in alignment and I feel like you've extracted this lesson. You're wiser. I also feel like you are using your head. Yeah, you're in the King of Swords energy in the upright. King of Swords is carrying the Ace of Swords. You got to see the truth, tell yourself the truth. And this is why you are in motion. This is why you got motion. This is why access has been granted to your Wheel of Fortune, because you're showing up in a proper way. You're showing up having learned a certain amount of lessons. This could have absolutely deterred your entire destiny had you gone back to this. And I feel like you knew that it was do or die. So you said, oh, okay, if it's you, then it's got to be you. If it's me, then let me go. I'm out. And you walked right into the land of milk and honey with the 10 of cups. It's beautiful energy. Clarify, Holy Spirit, what's going on? Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, somebody is fighting tooth and nail. They're really hoping that you come back in and get this Knight of Wands energy, King of Wands in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse is somebody that I can't stand the King of Wands in the reverse. Can we have a commercial break? Child, I knew too many King of Wands in the reverse. Them bitches are crazy. Do you hear me? Reckless, cuckoo. They never heal. They do negative stuff. They just are reckless. It take them like 20 years to cool down. They could still be mad at some shit you did 15, 20 years ago. You know, maybe we were together in elementary. They're like, yeah, I remember when I wrote you that letter and said, will you be my Valentine? Like, bitch, we are 48 years old. We are 59 years old. We are 72 years old. What are you talking about? You talking about something that happened 60 years ago? That's how the King of Wands in the reverse is. They're reckless. They got a nasty mouth. They abuse their power. Somebody's recklessly having sex knowing that they got something that they can't get rid of. Y'all better have people submit their paperwork. Oh, girl, he fine. He smells so good. Oh, girl, she fine. She smells so good. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. You better tell them, where's your paperwork? When was your last physical? There's certain tests specifically that they need to be tested for, and make sure you get that documentation, because somebody looking like they just out here spreading shit that out of anger because they don't have a contract with you, but they're still watching you, and you're in your 10 of cups. The audacity. I don't know where people find the audacity. I have no idea, but they're finding it. Okay. They can't find no common sense, but they absolutely are running into some damn audacity, and they're taking it. This is their energy, Five of Wands, to try to stop you from your destiny. Bitch, I know you lied. Bitch, I know you fried. I would tell somebody, listen, go lay down and die. But I really feel like these people are just walking dead. It's only a matter of time. This is a dead energy. It's a dead zone. They're not living. They're not well. They're not happy. There's no joy. There's no peace. There's no luck. They're just in this nasty energy, and karma is beating the shit out of them. These are people that you left behind, child, and they still running their mouth about you. What's the Knight of Swords in the reverse? Y'all still gossiping and still watching. You don't miss one episode of Spiritual Core TV. Which reminds me, this is a perfect time for me to plug the playlist, okay? Feel free to binge watch Spiritual Court TV. All the readings somehow are connected in very odd and peculiar ways. Kick your feet up. Listen, you are easy like Sunday morning. Collective. That was a commercial break. That was a commercial break. Yeah, it's a tower. Okay. Somebody about to, oh Lord have mercy. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Listen, you got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. Child, I know you lied. I wish this was a lie with the Ace of Swords, honey. This is not a lie. This is not a lie. It's given I cannot tell a lie. This is a tower. This is what they can expect in retrograde energy. Some of these people are running. They're trying to move around, but they've spent and exhausted all of their finances, their bank accounts, their 401k, their stocks and bonds, their cash app. They've spent it all, okay, on spell work. So if they're wanting to move or get away from some type of spell work, or relocate or whatever, child, they are stuck. And even if they move around, the shit is following them wherever they go. They got to sit in it, lay down in it, sleep with it. Your ancestors are on their throat. It's a tower every day. Whatever the hell they got going on. And the Five of Wands, and somebody is still impulsively trying to play in your energy. You about to get jacked up, sir, ma'am, with this nasty little bullshit. It's a whole group of people. It's a whole group of people. Look at them. Now they want to apologize. Here lies the idiots who thought that they could come for your destiny. It's a whole group of them. It's amazing how people like this have this magnetism, how idiots, are attracted to more idiots and dumb people. Like they all get together and nobody is like talking anybody into anything that makes any type of common sense. Common sense is not that common, but audacity is 100% off. I know you've been lying. Listen, this does conclude this reading. Take this energy as it resonates. Holy Spirit, I call back all my energy. Please close this door. I declare and decree that any energies that are attempting to spy on me and or siphon my energy or come from me in the beautiful divine collective, well, you're just going to drop dead. We didn't already invoke death angels. We don't have time to play with y'all on another moon cycle. We just ain't having it. We just really want y'all to get out the way. Seriously, like for real. Okay. If you want to spend all your money at the practitioner, that's absolutely fine. You are absolutely at this point doing us a favor. It is only putting you in the Five of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles and the One of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. That is like perfect, because I feel like if they weren't put in this financial situation or spiritually being left out in the cold in a dry place where nothing is producing, there's nothing that they can manifest, I feel like they would have kept on going. This is why they're in the Nine of Swords. Somebody's getting spell work on layaway. Somebody got an installment agreement with the practitioner. I'm gonna give you $250 on Monday, $700 on Wednesday. Well, wait a minute, you ain't even paid the rent. You in the Five of Pentacles. Child, this is how bad, this is how desperate somebody really wants to affect your destiny, okay? So I love y'all. Take this as it resonates. And yeah, leave the rest, okay? If this resonated, give it a thumbs up. Say something nice. Share your story. You don't know how your story might save somebody's life. At this point, the shit is funny, y'all. You should really be laughing, okay? You didn't already cry, okay? But now there's no love there for these people, okay? You called your love back, and now they feel naked and afraid. I love y'all. I do. Drop a heart down below for self-love. Self-love will keep you out of the bullshit. Self-love will keep you out of karmic cycles. That's what I just heard the ancestors say. So I'm going to go with it. I love y'all, okay? I'll see you in the next video. Until then, peace be with you.